Welcome back to Gallagher Arena in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oklahoma State has taken a 4-0 lead thanks to a surprisingly dominant 10-1 major decision at 125 by Troy Spratley. So Dillon Campbell is a backup for the Hokies coming out at 133. He's a freshman, and he's going against fifth-year man Reece Witcraft of Oklahoma State, who had a big pin in the Bedlam duel last weekend after getting put on his back and trailing, I believe, 8-0 at one point.
Yeah.
Came back and did that. So Witcraft is 8-2, ranked 18th. He's from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And Dillon Campbell is 3-1 on the young season, filling in for McGonigal, who is a ranked wrestler for the Hokies. So here we go. Got tall, lean, lanky Campbell versus the shorter, stockier Witcraft.
Yep, that's the beautiful thing about wrestling. All shapes and sizes, right?
They all work.
They all work, man. They all work.
Campbell's from Springboro, Ohio. And as we said, Witcraft from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
You know, this is we're talking once again, you know, getting some intel on some of these guys from Virginia Tech that are wrestling here. And Coach Roby mentioned, man, he's like, this freshman is tough, right? He wasn't afraid of the spotlight. Obviously wanted to come out here and wrestle. That's why he's at Virginia Tech, to get a chance to wrestle in this type of environment. So, you know, you put him out here, like they say, next man up. Next man up.
Well, Virginia Tech had 5 wrestlers place in the Vegas tournament. As you said, a solid 4th. They've been very good. And they've had, of course, lots of All-Americans. And we're going to see an NCAA champ here in a couple of weights. This is interesting here. You wonder if Campbell has had any chance to watch tape of Witcraft, because if you haven't seen him, you got to really watch out, because he'll throw anytime, anywhere.
Yes, he will. You know, and I think what Witcraft is looking to now is trying to get to that, I say head-hands defense, but really that length of Campbell, right? You know, you were talking about, you know, just the different stature of the wrestlers right now, but he's trying to get through that, and obviously still got to be careful, because Campbell may have a, you know, good little single, good double leg in there. So, you know, just trying to break that code. Obviously these guys have never met, so trying to figure it out as they go.
These two teams can put out there tonight 9 All-Americans, 5 for Virginia Tech, 18 NCAA qualifiers, an NCAA champ in Caleb Henson at 149, and a finalist in Dustin Plott at 184. Both teams, everybody ranked if they were all fully healthy.
So you were asking if Campbell's watched film. He may not have to watch film, right? You got Roby and Jared Frayer in the corner, and they've seen him wrestle at Vegas. He was just at Vegas, right? And I say that because he was trying that underhook on his left side, and Campbell did a good job of trying to seal that off and get it out of there, and that's where Reece was going to that arm drag where he almost scored earlier in the first period.
There's a stall one, Mark Campbell, put some pressure on. Also, you're curious when they get on top and bottom, because usually the longer rangey guys are really good on top.
Yep.
And you got a lot of leverage and length on a shorter guy, so we'll see how that works out. But
yeah,
you never know.
You never know. There's a lot of wrestling left, and you know, 0-0, 25 seconds left. Like I said, Campbell just got that stall call.
Witcraft keeping the pressure on. Campbell a little half shot. Witcraft blocks it. 15 seconds left. Takedown here for either man would be big. 8 seconds. Witcraft can't clear his hand as Campbell hung on there and said, nope, you're not going anywhere. As time runs out, no score.
Witcraft's definitely the aggressive. It's his choice. He deferred. Campbell's going to go down.
So no score on this one. And if you joined us late, if you happen to be in Stillwater, come on out. You'll still see most of this duel, and there's some good matchups ahead. But if you joined us late, 10-1 major decision at 125 for Troy Spratley. Quickly out of there is Campbell. Witcraft didn't seem too intent on riding. We'll watch that headlock. Going through the head and leg from there. There's Witcraft.
That's where that length for Campbell's coming into play a little bit. You know, and if you notice what Campbell's doing, he's not coming up, right? He's keeping everything tight and pinched. Reason why, if Witcraft catches that, he will hit him with that pancake.
Witcraft keeping the pressure on. The stalling call might be coming if Campbell can't find a way to pick up the pace a little bit. Does have a warning.
Campbell's got to trade positions with Witcraft. His butt is facing the edge, and obviously Witcraft is kind of controlling the center.
There's a shot by Campbell, but Witcraft counters for 3.
Consistency, Jay. Consistency. Witcraft was on that snap the whole time from early in the first period. I've said this before, talking about a couple of those body blows, right? And finally kind of ended up snapping him down and scoring there with the go behind.
Releases him, does Witcraft. So 3-2. Of course, Campbell probably he had to make a shot because he was in danger of getting hit for stalling, but unfortunately he got countered out of that shot for 3. So 3-2 on the board. Still a very tight match, obviously. Campbell fighting him off. Around the edge of the mat, as you said, back to the edge. Now he gets back toward the center a little bit, but Witcraft keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, he's doing a good job there.
Watch out here.
There's that drag. There's that drag.
He likes to arm drag. He likes to snake. Yep. There's the stalling call, so it'll be 4-2, 1 penalty.
Witcraft has gone to that drag 3 times. He almost scored early in the first. He did it again. Well, this still is the second period, but.
So 4-2, Witcraft after 2, his choice. Oh, he's choosing neutral, right?
Here's the takedown by Witcraft. Good snap.
No, I'm sorry.
Good snap. Then he ends up running corner. Stays there.
Good job. Yep. I thought once on the near edge he was going to do an inside trip, but he thought better of that. Hard to trip a guy that tall, but when you're shorter. But, Witcraft spins behind him, trying for 3 and gets it. That was very smooth, so 7-2 on the board now.
Looking at the coaches wanting to cut him. 27 seconds of ride time. They're trying to get his attention. Yep.
Says release him. Shoves him away. 7-3 on the board now. Riding time not a factor yet. 34 seconds. We have 1:26 left in the match.
And good snaps, good jab steps by Witcraft and just go behinds. Nothing yet, though.
There's the 3. So another takedown. That's the 3rd of the match for Witcraft. He's up 10-3. Starting to look for a major, and he's still got 104 left to get some more points. But his pace has been just non-stop.
Well, even last week during the Bedlam duel when he was down 8-0, here's this last takedown. Once again, another snap, go behind. Campbell's trying to seal off, but right now, man, he's just snapping, going behind. Short arm with that right arm, and does a good job of understanding, hey, I still got to get him to the mat to secure my 3-point takedown.
10-4 after the release. In that match last week,
yes,
he tried to snake, and Belden from OU snaked the snake.
Yeah.
I said he mongoosed the snake.
Yeah.
But later Witcraft came back with the pin. So here we go, back in on another shot. Campbell just having to defend behind him again.
That's a Carter Young drag is what he's hitting right there.
And there's 3. 4th takedown for Witcraft, 13-4. Riding time's about to go over a minute. So he's going to have a 10-point lead right now with the riding time. And it's been a dominant match for Witcraft, as you might expect for a veteran against a freshman.
Well, and you know, a lot of it started on his feet, obviously just with his jab steps and fake and kind of keeping Campbell off guard a little bit. But Campbell's going to be a good one, man. It's good for him to get out here and get this experience, though.
Good experience for him. Witcraft rides it out. 122 the riding time. 14-4 the major decision is the final. Cowboys go up 8-0. 4 takedowns by Witcraft.
Here's these takedowns by Witcraft. He did a really good job this whole match of controlling the center and tie. A lot of snap downs and basically a lot of go-behinds. The last takedown was a drag. Simple go-behind there on Campbell. This one was off a Campbell shot, hustling around, returning him back to the mat, defended that switch. This is the last takedown here. Ends up just boot scooting that little foot, securing his takedown.